Hello. Hi guys. Okay, sorry I didn't upload last week. Sorry. I did have a video planned. I had it filmed. I forgot to upload it into CapCut, and so I could not find it in my camera roll. But it's fine. Oh, these freaking mosquitoes. Oh Lord. Jesus help me. Anyway, so today we are going to be making late night cinnamon rolls. So I got today's recipe from Sally's Baking Addiction. You should go check the blog for all of the measurements and stuff. But today I'm just going to be walking you through this, have everything written down, as you an entire Scooby-Doo page full of stuff. So yeah, let's get into baking. And oh, the reason why, listen guys, I love Sally. I love her. I use so many of her recipes. I genuinely do, because they are so freaking easy to do. Like this, like generally with cinnamon rolls, you need like 2 rises because it's a very bready dough. But with this recipe specifically, you only need 1 rise when they're already formed and stuff and ready to like for an hour just before they go into the oven. So super slay. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay everyone, so I have my paddle attachment ready in my machine because I'm going to be using the machine. I'm just going to set that aside for now and just use the bowl. I can put this over here. Okay, let me get my maca. Okay. We need to whisk together the flour and the sugar and then set it aside. Okay, so a little life update guys. I have my first job in Poland now. As you all know, I've been a working woman this year with my little vlogs and then just like actual work. I have been tutoring JJ, that you know, I've spoken about that. Oh my gosh, wait. Bro, that was just under 2 grams. It's fine, it's just 2 grams. Anyway, so I've been tutoring JK and now I've gotten my first job here in Poland. Like, can you believe it? The girl's a working woman. I have 2 jobs. A single mom who works 2 jobs. Anyway, so yeah, I have been a working woman. I'm very proud of myself, I'm not gonna lie. It's fine. So yeah, I've been working. I'm now a nanny slash babysitter as well. And it's such easy work, guys. Okay, wait. After you have the flour and sugar, just give it a whisk. Okay. So yeah, I have been having so much fun. I started last week officially, which is also kind of part of the reason I haven't really updated. Because I was just very overwhelmed last week. It was my first week. I was very nervous, but yeah. It's going well. It went really well the first day. You know, it won well. Then I lost my key. Because they give me a key, so I need to be able to enter their house, obviously, and unlock it because the parents are at work. I lost it, so we had to have an impromptu play date. But it was fun. I had a lot of fun there. And I don't know if I'm allowed to say her name in the vlogs. If I say it, I'm just going to bleep myself. And the girl I'm babysitting for had so much fun. So that's all that matters. Anyway, next step. Now we are going to melt the butter. I'm using salted butter. If you're not using salted butter, put like 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of salt in the dry ingredients. However, since I am using salted butter, I am not adding any salt in here. So then add the salt into the milk, and then we're going to warm this up until it's like very warm to the touch. But try not to let it go over, like if you want to be exact, now I think the recipe said it shouldn't go over like 42 degrees Celsius, 43 degrees Celsius. Because then after that we are going to whisk in like 1 yeast packet until it's like kind of dissolved. And then we're going to pour this mixture into the dry, add 1 egg, and then beat it with the paddle until it's like a very nice and soft dough. So let's get on to that. Anyway, only also have I was just about to say, where the hell's my milk? So I also only have 2% milk. So what I am going to do is sub a little bit, and when I mean a little bit, I mean a little bit of it with some 30% cream. So yeah, it should be fine. It should be fine. Okay. Oh, you also want to be using soft butter, like room temp soft. There we go. Boom. Just that good, guys. I'm just that good. Don't judge me. I like eating salted butter. Ounces, moles. Okay. Anyway, my mom just came in. We all know my mom isn't the biggest fan of being on camera, so that part is obviously edited out. She's so funny. Anyway, I'm still heating the milk and stuff together. You don't want it to boil, so I just put it on hot heat so it can just all get together quickly. And now I'm turning it down so it doesn't boil before all of the butter is melted. Because you want the butter to be fully melted, obviously, before you put the yeast in, otherwise it can get clumpy. So, off 100%. I'm just going to let the butter melt to finish in that. And I'm going to go find the yeast. It should be right here. Here it is. Sorry, but this one hasn't been. I'm gonna let this cool slightly because it like kind of burned me a little bit, but it's fine. So yeah, while that cools down, life update. So yeah, I've been nannying for the past week and a half. It's been growing really well. Tomorrow's gonna be my first overtime, and I am genuinely so thankful for the girl that I'm nannying. Guys, like if you put a gun to my head, ask me what do you really think about these people. Guys, I love them. They are so sweet. They're American. Guys, Americans are real. Because I don't know, as an African, of course they're real. You know for a fact that they are real human beings. But seeing one in person and interacting with them on a daily basis now is so strange. But I mean, like, my entire life is so strange. Like, imagine one day you wake up and then all of a sudden you're moving across the world. I am truly blessed. God did it. Amen. Anyway, so yeah, I've been dawdling with her a little bit for 2 hours in the afternoon every day. We have been having a lot of fun, and she really likes to play ball. Yeah. And Tanipola, yes, the same Tanipola I lived with for 3 months last year. I'm going to say last week. Wow, last year. She arrived last week as well. So there was the added, like, wanting to hang out with her as well. So yeah, it was just a bit of a busy week that I'd rather wanted to spend by myself. But anyway, so yeah. Anyway, yeah. What else can I tell you? I feel like my birthday. I am 19 years old now. I really hope you guys enjoyed my birthday vlog. I had so much fun making it. Like, the actual filming of it, it was so freaking fun. I had so much fun. Shout out to God and Justina and Hannah and Llyod. Hi Llyod.
Llyod. That's right! It's me, your son!
I now have a new friend in Australia, guys. It's a friend of a friend, but you get what I mean. Hi, Llyod. Anyway, I'm saying anyway a lot. I'm sorry, I don't have a script. So, yeah. What's up with you guys? How have you been? Tell me in the comments below, how's your day? What's your favorite late night snack? Because me, I'm making cinnamon rolls. The milk is now just warm to the touch. The butter is enough. For beans, I'm now adding about a nearly an entire packet of these. It's a lot of these, but okay. Then I am going to my baby whisk. Just whisk. Let me make a little well. Okay. Now that we have our mixture ready, we're going to add it into the little well I just made. You're also going to add either one large egg or two medium. Now, bloody hell, okay. Or two medium eggs. I have medium eggs, so I am going to be adding two. Now on medium heat, we are going to mix this. Gonna mix this on medium for about, I don't know how long, but you want it to be a very soft dough. But the dough, it needs to be like a proper dough, but just a soft dough. Okie dokie, so I now have my dough. After I kneaded it until it formed like a soft dough, I kneaded it by hand for 5 minutes. You have to do that, by the way. And then afterwards, clean the bowl that you used and then lightly oil it a bit and then leave the dough in here to rest for like just 10 minutes. Then while that's resting, we're going to get a medium-ish, smallish bowl out for the filling now. So I'm going to use margarine for the filling because, like I said, my batter is salted and I want to add salt into the filling as well. That's just, I don't know how that's going to play out. Anyway, so for the filling, we're going to mix brown sugar and cinnamon. Then after we're gonna roll it out into 36 by 20 centimeters or 14 by 8 inches. Then we're gonna spread some soft butter or margarine on top. Then sprinkle it. Then we're gonna try our very best to cut it into 10 to 12 even rolls. We shall see. So let me get my sugar cinnamon mixture ready. Got the pan out. I saw this hack where you can crumble it. So let's see if this works. Oh, that's easy. I'm still gonna spritz some oil. for the sides. I'm just gonna split it up here into the points here by the sides, a little bit on the bottom, just so that it like properly holds on. And then with the oil and this, it's going to just cling onto the pan a lot easier. Okay, now, just so you know, by my experience with my oven, I am going to put a small layer of tin foil over the top of my cinnamon rolls when I put them in for the first couple of minutes, because the oven browns things at the top very quickly, and last time when I made cinnamon rolls they started burning like long before they were supposed to be done. So I'm going to put a layer of foil over and just pinch the sides a little bit so that it doesn't go flying off, because this is a convection oven I believe, and that's just going to help so that it can still cook properly but it won't brown on the top. And then only for like the last 5 minutes approximately will I then take the tin foil off so that it can just brown and crisp up a little bit as well. Not gonna lie, I did actually enjoy the crispy cinnamon rolls. Might just be me though. Okay. The dough has rested for more or less, I think, yeah, just under 10 minutes. But I wanna get going because it's already after 12 a.m. Like I said, this is very late night baking, but it's fine. That I follow on TikTok, her name is Nemo, and I think she was the one that told me this. I could be wrong though, where you just wet paper towels a little bit, like make the thing wet, the sink wet, and then stop the water flow, and then just dip them, and then this is going to help it not slip as much. From this, and then obviously this is my longest side, so I'm going to roll like this or like that, and just, yeah. You could also cut your edges if you like. Me, not really. Come to you. Oh, I love my mom. Oh, my soul. You know what? Let me trim my edges. Then I can like put it in the microwave oven so long. However, is this the best I can get there? Yes. Okay. Excuse me, Brandy feet. Hello, do. Okay. So now, what I'd like you to do, if you're following along with me, is now that they are in the pan and they are evenly and stuff, cover them with like a tea towel, like one of these cloths. Hold on. Like with one of these cloths, and then just let it rise for about an hour. After that, while it is rising, while it's baking, I'm going to make the icing then, and then I'm gonna, the last 20 minutes of rising, I'm gonna put on the oven and stuff like that. And I know everything's out, because it's there. And then in the meantime, these scraps are going to turn into snacks. Because I'm not going to let them rise. I'm going to let them rise a little bit for like, only like half an hour, and then I'm going to nom them. So, yeah. Easy peasy. Okie dokie everyone, I am now going to take off the tin foil, and then there's like 5 minutes left of the baking time. I may have also finished all of that air fried cinnamon rolls. Oops. So nice and big. Okay. Roll this off. They look like they could still go for a bit though, I'm not gonna lie. They looked, I mean obviously it's because they didn't get brown, but yeah, they really do look like they can go for a little bit more. So I'm gonna leave them in, so I'm have them in for 25 minutes, then I'm gonna test it, and then I'm gonna see if I should leave it in for the full 27 minutes. Okie dokie everyone, that is it for today. Well, for this portion, my cinnamon rolls are ready. I got 10 beautifully thick, luscious and fluffy cinnamon rolls out. I'm gonna try one. You guys, I can't leave you hanging like this and not tell you how this turned out. So, let's get to tasting. Okay. Sally. Oh, Sally, I love you. I'm listening to music. Oh my good lord. Someone put me up a double shot of whiskey. I'm listening to that song. It's so good. Guys, I really recommend this recipe. However, I do not recommend starting baking at 11 p.m. unless you're a certified night owl. If you're not a certified night owl, please start rather at like 9:30. If you're not a night owl completely, start at 3 p.m. Okay, this so freaking good. So freaking good. I am so unbelievably happy with how these turned out. Oh, they are so good. So that was it for the vlog, guys. Thank you so much for baking with me today. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you made your cinnamon rolls along with me, let me know how yours turned out. I am very happy with mine, as you can tell. The cinnamon sugar mixture, I was a little bit scared that there wasn't going to be enough cinnamon, and for reference, I used just regular light brown sugar, not that like weird thick like kinetic sand looking brown sugar that I see a lot of Americans use when they think of brown sugar. Where's my cloth? Because my hands are sticky. So I just used regular brown sugar, and then I would recommend adding a tad bit more than a tablespoon, because that is what's called for in the recipe. I'd maybe add a tablespoon and a half if you really like it cinnamony. If you don't like it cinnamony, leave the recipe as is. It is perfect then. I'm like an in-between girl. I like cinnamon, but I don't love cinnamon. But I also grew up on pannenkoek, insert photo here, like from Checkers, and they gooi the pypkaneel, aka the cinnamon. That's cinnamon in Afrikaans, pypkaneel. A little random tidbit of information. I really don't feel like I talk a lot about me being Afrikaans on this channel. I should change that. I should do something Afrikaans. I should make biltong before it actually gets bad weather. before before the weather gets bad, and vlog it for you so that you know how to make biltong as well, because it is so easy. It's a little bit pricey sometimes. It can get a bit pricey because we're not in South Africa, because so we don't have a lot of the ingredients that we need readily available, but the substitutions and everything, sharp sharp. Okay, anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you so much everyone for joining me in today's vlog. I really hope that you I really hope that you enjoyed today's vlog. Please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next week. Okay, bye.